Hello
and welcome
to the Broken Eggs Club.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't
Cadence
think
right on
we
that.
could have done that better.
I think could have done a lot worse.
Could have done a lot worse. So, we are a comedian, a therapist, believe it or not, and an actor. And we are here to find the laughs in your shitty breakups. Because you do need to break a few hearts to make an omelette, and you need to laugh at a few journal entries to crack a smile. How do we feel about that?
I love it. I think it's poetry.
Does that cover it?
Deeply touching.
Yeah, that's
Deeply
what we're doing.
touching.
So, my name is Esther. I am a comedian and a clown. So I have cried off a lot of clown face paint during my 3 breakups.
I'm Liv. I'm an actor. Everything I've ever done, it's taken me here to this moment. I'm not sure I'm happy about that, but that's fine. And I'm perfect. I've never had a breakup.
You're absolutely killing it.
Thank you so much.
Thriving.
What about you in the mask?
Hi there. I'm Therapo.
Woo.
Therapist, certified silly Billy. I've had my fair few rejections. Love life, parents, That's what we're here to talk about, though. So.
Do you therapize yourself in the mask?
She looks in the mirror. She's like, "We've got this today."
I mean, the mask comes up in my dreams and my nightmares.
Do you lie down on the couch whilst you therapize yourself in your silly mask?
Is it a sex thing?
I mean, the mask does come out and it does go on various appendages. Hands.
Oh.
That's a way of using appendage that none of us were expecting. So, we digress.
And with that,
we
we look like the 3 categories of porn, like just all of us together. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing us, and I'm like,
yeah,
it's really apparent
and
with you in that mask.
And what would you say that your tank top is saying about your sexual proclivities?
It's oh my god! I just
You
remembered.
have
I'm wearing a
sex to the
photo
Wallace
of
and
Danny
Gromit
DeVito.
soundtrack.
Absolutely
Wow.
I
incredible.
didn't do that on purpose. My sister got this for me, and I didn't have another white T-shirt. And I've just remembered that my Danny DeVito is saying about me, "I'm small, I'm mighty, I'm ready to fuck."
Incredible.
That's his energy. Beautiful
Absolute
man.
scenes. I mean, I would say that you're certainly giving something of the kink scene with this here.
Yeah, Berlin.
This here chain situation.
There is a few spikes on my trainers, which is the kinkiest thing about me, I'll be honest.
She's all joy and sun.
Oh, I love that. I mean, I would say I'm giving a bit of rough and tumble. Yeah,
Certainly.
absolutely.
Certainly.
A few punches, a few throws, throw downs, hoe downs.
Like a sexy fly.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you very
sexy
much. Thank
fly.
you very
Yeah,
much.
we were just saying about finding the cricket from Bug's Life very sexy.
Hat. Sizzling, actually, if you
Yeah.
will.
Which brings us on nicely to the topic of our show, which is we are finding the comedy in breakups. Who would have thought it?
I mean, there is a fair bit to fucking find, is there not?
Well, there is. And the reason why we decided to come up with this podcast is that 2 years ago, when I got dumped, I would, and for context, I'm a kids entertainer that chooses to go to work in their face paint. So I would go for an hour on the Vicky line, crying off my clown makeup. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way of dealing with this breakup.
You'd
So,
think, yeah.
guess what I did? I thought to myself, if I listen to the Mr. Bean soundtrack or Cotton Eye Joe, I'm not going to romanticise my shitty ex.
Can you sing the Mr. Bean one? I've actually forgotten, but I think you
ready?
should.
You cannot think about your ex in that way when you're thinking about Mr. Bean lying on the pavement having just been beamed down to earth.
That
And
was
can I
so
just say,
beautiful.
though, as a classical listener, that was bloody stunning.
That's
Thank
what the
you.
show
That's
is
the
all about.
exact timbre
Thank
that I
you.
was hoping to hear.
Thank
I didn't
you.
know that was the soundtrack. I thought it was going to be like, like Mr. Bean. Like
What
sounds.
do you think the soundtrack?
Like just sounds like him being like Bean.
Wait a sec. Do you
It's
think
just-
the soundtrack is someone sampling the noises that Mr. Bean makes?
Yeah.
Teddy. But I feel like with Mr. Bean, a lot is missed because a vast majority of people don't know that he is in fact an alien.
I know.
Is he?
He's an
Yes.
What are
alien.
you talking about?
He's an
Did you
alien.
literally not know this?
I just thought he's grown up. He's just a weird man. He's just trying his best.
He gets beamed down to earth at the start of every episode.
It's right there.
Yeah.
What?
I know. I love it when I get to tell someone this for the first time.
It's like in Lord of the Rings when you tell them about the Aragorn kicking the rock. No, the helmet.
The helmet, exactly. And we get the IRL reaction
Sorry,
to
guys,
this news.
I have too much sex to know that reference.
I mean,
what? That's amazing. Thank you. And also, why the beautiful music? Is it because of him being delivered to Earth?
well, what I can tell you about the Mr. Bean soundtrack is that the lyrics are "Behold the man who is a bean," but in Latin.
You're
Yeah.
kidding.
That's so beautiful.
I literally just thought it was a series of R's, as you just did.
No. If you look up the lyrics, if you do karaoke, Mr. Bean, you will see.
Have
the
you done
Latin. No.
That's your up go-to piece.
No. But next time I do karaoke, because that is another way I deal with breakups, is I sing Titanic at karaoke. But this time, I'm going to be singing "Behold the Man Who Is a Bean."
Well, you've got a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I
Sing
feel
something
like
else.
I've now lost track of the tale with
You're
this
on the
Mr.
bus.
Bean meander.
Oh, so yeah, I wanted to find a better way of coping with my emotions, because when you get dumped, you're absolutely unsure what to do inside your brain when you get left alone, other than listen to morose music and then fall tit deep into self-pity.
And it is
So,
really deep. It's awful.
I realise that as a comedian, we need to make light of those experiences and say that your ex is pathetic, you're probably a bit pathetic. You can see yourself as Rose on the door in the middle of the ocean. But at some point, you got to get your chapped lips around that whistle. You can't stay on the door forever. Do you know what I mean? And comedy is what's going to get you through.
Well, the
in those
chap lip is
moments.
such a specific
beautiful.
callback. They were extreme. She was begging for a salve. Someone give the girl a salve.
She was freezing cold, guys.
I know, a bit of Vaseline on the lips.
I know. I feel like when you were saying that also, I was like, I feel like I sort of am the door. Like things just happen
You
to
are
me.
the door.
Just sort of like in that
Be
scenario.
bigger.
Yeah, take up space. Take up space, you guys. That's the message of this podcast.
One for the mugs. One for the mugs. So, one of the main things that we're going to do is we're going to take your descriptions of your breakups and we're going to find light in your accounts of your breakups. And I think it's only fair to start off with this clown. So, I'm going to tell you the story of my breakup and I'm going to be very vulnerable. This story does involve me being a clown, so it might not be incredibly relatable, but we will see. We will see. Are you ready to hear?
Ready to hit? Just
Absolutely.
just to double check.
Yes.
Picture you in clown makeup for the whole thing.
Essential.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Got a visual,
Essential.
everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we ready?
How clowny was the makeup?
It's like you're talking a full smile up to the eyeballs.
Okay, so we've got like
Gotcha,
water
gotcha.
coming out of a flower situation. Like this is big clown
Absolutely.
energy.
Big clown
Okay.
energy. Size 42 shoes.
Oh, stunning.
Do you know what I mean?
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Isn't that they make that sound?
So, are you ready?
Absolutely.
Buckle up.
Born ready.
For the most unrelatable breakup story you've ever heard. So, this is actually the day before I got broken up with. And as you'll see, there were signs that I was going to be dumped that you might notice that I did not notice at the time. So, it was a nice sunny Sunday in which I had to go and work in Windsor. I had to go be a clown in an event and do balloon modelling in Windsor. And my ex had just bought a new camera. So he said, I will come with... Am I going to commit to the accent?
You've
You've
got
got
to.
to now.
Okay.
You started, so you finish.
Okay. So my ex said, well, I've bought a new camera. I might come with you and take pictures of the event.
And he was
Great.
Irish.
Yeah, you bitch. You bitch. My accent works.
No. It's actually really, really good.
It's probably quite offensive, but we will continue. Yeah, so my ex wanted to come with me to Windsor to take some pictures. And I thought, genuinely, that it would be quite funny if I went in my full costume, because then we could take some pictures around Windsor of me fully in clown costume, no context.
Absolutely.
Completely agree.
Lovely day out.
Yeah, stunning.
Lovely day out.
Stunning.
So we go to Windsor, but what I quite quickly realise is that he's clearly processing the fact he's about to dump me. So he's not matching my energy. So before we start the day, we go and have a lovely brunch together, and I'm sat opposite him. full clown costume.
Oh, good lord.
He is looking really morose. He's staring deep into a goulash. And I'm just imagining what the waiters are feeling about this, because they're walking past. This man looks really, really upset. And he's just sat opposite a clown for no reason.
Just hired a clown for the day to try and be happier.
Yeah, well, this is exactly what I thought. I thought maybe the waiters might think that the NHS are prescribing clowns for people who are sad.
It's a good idea.
The only possible explanation. So I spend the day with this man who is trying to think of the words of like how I'm going to break up with this person, who's walking around in full clown regalia. And the last photo that my ex ever took of me, oh gosh, the last photo my ex ever took of me, I'm posing next to a cardboard cutout of the Queen.
But of course.
R.I.P.
Of course,
Yeah.
Queenie Reddish.
Kidding, not that kind of podcast.
Yeah, yeah. And also, the Queen has clearly had a lot of action, because there's kiss marks all over her. And I think I've got a jaunty leg in the air, and I'm in my full clown costume, posing. That's the last photo he ever took of me.
God.
That's how he's going to remember me.
What a way to go.
Did
What
you
a way
know?
to go.
Do you think he knew he was taking it and he was like, this is it, this is how I'll remember her?
I know. I would have
Not the
wanted
Queen,
it to
you,
have been a
but
nude,
maybe you knew about the
but-
Queen as well. Was
And
she
so-
dead?
But at what moment, whilst you were sat in
Mm-hmm.
this cafe, did you start to suss that something was afoot?
I didn't think he was going to break up with me. I just thought he was being Slavic. I just
Sure.
thought, what fun. I mean, you know, if your girlfriend is walking around Windsor dressed as a clown, you're going to be thinking, my God, sexy levels of confidence.
Oh, she's a joy. She's a joy to all
Exactly.
that meet her, as you are, generally.
Exactly.
And I would say
But
on
he
the
wasn't
scale of
thinking that.
clowns, you are on the sexier end of the scale.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have actually, I should save this for a later episode, but I have actually pulled at a kid's party dressed as a clown. But we'll go into that.
You
at
do
another
need to
time.
share that at some point, because it's so brilliant. Maybe you've like broken the record for like most extreme things happening to you, like
think
dressed
I-
as
I
clown.
do.
Yeah.
I do,
But they're
yeah.
good extremes.
I think I'm going to make this story episode
You have
37.
to. We've also got to show the clown outfit, if that's a thing we can do.
Yes.
Tech, women in STEM. If that's a thing we can do, then I think we should show the clown
Excellent.
outfit with the queen,
Yes.
the clean queen.
No, I do
And
have
then-
the picture.
Oh,
I've got the
Please,
picture.
we must see it.
such a shame we don't have it now. I'd love to see it.
We can flash it up.
We
exactly.
can flash it. We can flash
We
it
can-
in
yeah.
post.
Here's the picture.
And that's on Tech.
Da, 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 da. Just imagine how much you wouldn't want to break up with this person. Got it. Amazing. Everyone's
Do you
thinking
think
over it as we speak.
in your mind you were like, if I wear this outfit? Well, no, because you didn't see it coming at all, did
No.
you? No, and you weren't
No.
exactly like, were you doing like funny clown things all day, like, you know, like pulling like handkerchiefs
Yeah.
out of your pocket? Or he was like, I'm breaking up with you, and you were like,
Yeah. no, no.
get on a little tricycle. Were you like, bye, see you never, and you got like a tiny bike?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
I mean,
incredible.
I didn't actually happen. That's the day before. That's the day before.
So what?
The nail in my coffin.
What were the warning signs though? Because there must have been some.
Oh gosh.
There must have been a lead up.
Well, what I would say is that there was my breakup happened a couple of days after Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Oh,
that's not
what a
nice.
time.
That's
Yes.
very, yeah.
And did you have
Yeah.
plans?
Yeah,
What did you
Valentine's
do?
plans.
I did. I planned a brilliant day out. We went
Oh,
to.
that pause.
see-
That pause was that was a pregnant pause.
Thank God I wasn't. No, I planned a brilliant day out. I killed it. But actually, unfortunately, after I did that amazing day, I then went on a date in which I was dressed as a clown and we went out for breakfast. So I would say maybe the decline happened in between Valentine's Day and a couple of days later when I got dumped.
So it was actually maybe the clown outfit that pushed him over the edge.
I think so, on reflection.
But he doesn't have an excuse. Like, he knows you. He was going out with you. Like,
Yeah.
That's actually, if you know you, it's really not a surprising thing to
Yeah.
happen at all.
No,
In
exactly.
fact, it's like it's lower on the end of things.
Exactly. And it's my uniform.
It is.
Really?
It is your work uniform.
That's my work uniform. Serious business. But in response to what you were saying, one thing I did notice was that on Valentine's Day, we were lying in bed and I said to my boyfriend, my ex, I said, oh, isn't it just incredible that in order for us to be in love together in this moment right now, our parents would have had to have had sex at exactly that point. Your parents would have had to have sex at exactly that point. Our grandparents would have had to have sex at exactly that point in order for us to be together in this moment. And he was like, I don't think sperm works like that. I think actually it lasts for a couple of days, so it's not that moment. It's kind of like goulash. You leave it in the fridge in a Tupperware and you can have it for a couple of days.
I mean, I think it's actually 5 days that it lasts in the womb. Important information for everyone to be aware of.
You both know loads about
That's a
sperm.
long bloody time.
That's
I was one.
But can you
So
imagine?
amazing.
That was
Can you
actually quite
imagine the little
beautiful for me.
sperm just swimming about for several? They could make some friends. They could build up a repertoire.
I think what the point is more is that I was trying
Yeah, to be fair, that is
to
not the point.
have a moment with this man.
Yeah, can you have a
and
bit
he
of
made
respect,
it about
Therapo?
sperm and goulash.
yeah, yeah. You said a beautiful thing, like Russian dolls,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
You know, we give birth to one another. That's how pregnancy works.
But do you think this was because he was sort of laying the groundwork to,
think
move
so.
away from what could have been quite a thought-provoking moment?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was trying to bring himself down a few pegs so
Yeah.
that I wasn't too devastated.
As in, like, to do that thing where you're like, you make yourself a really unlikable
Yeah.
person, so
Yeah.
that you're like, yeah, actually, I'm not sure why I'm still with you.
Yeah, because actually the day before he dumped me, we went to the shop and I was like, should we get Kit Kats? I don't like Kit Kats! So I was like,
Who doesn't like Kit
"Really?"
Kats?
Yeah,
That is insane.
He's just trying to make arguments. And then, normally, because I'm a bit of a grandma, if I watch something after 7 p.m, we were watching the last episode of the show that we were on, The Last of Us. And
Oh, poetic.
I
Fairy tale.
was falling asleep. And he was literally holding my eyes open, like, you have to finish this episode right now.
Out of interest, which episode was it?
The final episode.
He's
Oh,
right.
right.
He was absolutely
Yeah,
right.
Yep,
knew
he knew.
the
He
next
knew.
But he
day.
also had your best interest at heart in that moment because
Yeah.
you got to finish that.
You
And
have
it
to
is a
finish
good
it.
really
show.
good. Yeah.
It was really good, yeah.
Also, you're good, El Therapo. Do you see, as in at your job? We never get to see you at work. I just like the questions that you're asking.
Oh, thank you so much. Have you seen the therapist clasp? Of the
yeah,
hands?
it's really disconcerting.
It's gentle. Yeah.
It is gentle.
Yeah.
It's firm and yet yielding.
Yeah, and yet you're giving us your non-eyed stare.
Oh yeah. Can you see my pupils at all? Can you see where I'm looking right now?
No.
No, you're sort of like a gentle snake. Yeah, like a
Can really
calm
nice.
fly. Come
Thank
to
you,
life.
thank you. That is actually
You're sort
very
of
much the vibe I'm
Sam's
trying to
wife
give.
when he talks about nerdy things.
Yes.
Glazed. Full glazed.
Would you agree with that, Sam?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. You'd
Yeah.
agree with that. You'd
Yeah.
agree with that.
Hi, I'm Sam Rhodes, one of the co-founders of LAFS, the London Arts Facilitation Society. If you're enjoying watching or listening to any of this content, we'd really like you to donate a little bit of cash to help us build access to all of this wonderful stuff for working class people from all over England. You can go to lafs.org.uk to donate as little as £1 a month to help us keep the lights on and help us make lovely art, podcasts, comedy specials and even professional wrestling for you at home. lafs.org.uk. Donate today. Go on, do it for the laughs.
But so to continue with the tale, so I've got this
Yeah.
picture. You take this picture. You've
Yeah.
got the thigh in the air. You're hugging the queen.
Yeah.
Talk us through what then happens. What's the next step?
So then, eventually I'm going to have to go and do the gig. But we've got about an hour. So we go into a cafe, I order some tea, and then he starts drilling me on, are we going to say what his language is? Fine, whatever.
I think you already have.
I
babe.
think I already have.
That picture's out of order.
He starts drilling me on like Slovak grammar. So this is why I'm confused. Because before you dump someone, you're not going to ask if they understand the specific syntaxes of your native language. If
You
you're
might-
about to dump somebody.
You might,
Do you know
so
what I
that
mean?
you understand. Like, if he's like, do you understand exactly what I'm about to say to you?
Yeah. But I
Maybe
know
that's
what
what-
dovidenia means. It means
That's-
goodbye.
Wait, so do you recall what it was that he was correcting you on?
It was like, well, if you say it like that, it's stupid because you're saying it with man language. you know?
I see.
So it's like saying correct, what do you fucking call it? You know, in like, languages where they've got like 7 ways of saying
The umlauts. Yeah.
Yeah,
The accents
the whole
and the
sentence will
things.
change depending
Sure.
on what genitals you've
Where the
got.
stresses are, yeah.
Yeah. And he was really drilling me on it over a peppermint tea. So I thought he's really passionate about me being able to talk to his grandma in their native language. Doesn't scream gonna dump you the next day.
No, it doesn't.
No. So that therein lies the question. Am I stupid?
No. I personally think, how can you break up with someone that brought you so much joy dressed as a clown all day? I just think surely, and I've never met this person, but surely, because I know this, his life is just sad now, sadder, much more negative. That's kind of what happens like after you interact with you. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
You're sort of like an unstoppable force. I don't do science. Something about stars, you know, those ones that explode and they're lovely. And he's out there in space floating around.
I love
I don't
that.
really know.
Do you know what?
Science.
Not to give any credit to this man,
Yeah.
because his taste is poor. But he did describe me as the kite that lifts us both up.
Oh. Well, he cut that bloody string,
That's
didn't he? Jesus Christ.
That's
Let's
absolutely
go
beautiful.
fly a kite and then let go of the string.
But I mean, I think there is a lot of truth in what you're saying, though, because you are a very sunshiny person and a clown. And when obviously you go through a breakup, the withdrawal of that naturally anyway is pretty staggering.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's going to be double the emotional loss, double the withdrawal, if
Exactly.
you will.
Yeah. No ha-has. I think he was watching Mr. Bean on repeat just to get the funnies in.
Oh, bless him, bless him. So
Would you sing us? Would you sing us out? I was gonna say, when it comes to the end, would you sing us out? Because it was so beautiful.
Go on then. Go on.
Sorry,
I
I
think someone needs to
interrupted
get
you.
the Latin up.
No. No, as you were, I want to hear it myself.
You want a rendition right
I was
now?
just to say when we sort of wrap up, I think that's the perfect
Okay.
sort of haunting way
Anything for the people.
to see us out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was just going to ask, so when did it actually happen, the breakup? What was...
Yeah. So,
Oh, God. It was bloody go.
So, right. I wake up the next morning, the residue of my clown makeup still on my face, and he is just not really giving me any attention. And I think, well, I'll show him my bum because that's always worked in the past.
You should.
So I was just sort of, you know, like position, like in a coquettish way.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a
Pay me like one of
way.
your
A
French
classic
girls.
manoeuvre.
And I remember like looking over to him, and he was just like checking like the order status of his HelloFresh. And I thought to
They
myself,
never fucking deliver when you want them to. So he was right to be hypervigilant.
other companies are available. He was checking something very mundane on his phone, and I thought something's up. He doesn't care. None of my wily ways are working. So then I leave the house, and then I send him 10 to 20 texts.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Saying, are we good? Everything fine? Everything fine?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Haven't heard
We're
from you.
good?
Is
Yeah,
it fine?
Everything fine?
Yeah.
We're good? And then texts me back. Oh, no, phones me back whilst I was touching one of those, you know those globes that have the electronic things?
Oh yeah. Those are great.
Yeah.
I had my hands on one of those in
Where-
my house.
Oh, in your home. I was
In
like,
my home.
where?
Yeah. No, sorry, I was in my home. And I was like playing with the electronic things, and then I see a text pop up saying, I'm so sorry, we need to talk in person. And I was like, well, my hands aren't free. So got him on speed dial, whatever you fucking call it. Well, not speed.
It is
Yeah,
speed dial.
it is,
speed
yeah,
dial.
yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
speed dial. I start calling him, and then there you have it. He said, "We're going to break up."
He said
Wah, wah.
we're going to.
Yeah.
It was a like.
Did he make the wow wow
foreseen it.
sound?
Yeah, and then he did that.
No. Yeah, he did, because I left my like clown nose. We're going to break up.
He did it in
Yeah.
language you'd understand.
Exactly.
She's a clown. I could sort of admire the finality, but also like that just went through me.
Yeah.
It's sort of the best and the worst thing when someone comes to you and is like, no, it's okay, I've made the decision. There won't be a talk.
I would say as well, though, that I think it is for the best that he didn't say this whilst you were lying with your cheek out, in your coquettish fashion.
Yeah.
Because that,
Just
I
one.
think, would be especially one cheek propped gently.
Just clown
But
makeup,
have
you
you
were saying.
considered? Yeah, no. But I think it's also worth saying that this was 2 years ago, right? And I'm so over this. But I never forgot about me crying off my Queen Elsa makeup on the Vicky line, thinking to myself, if there's other people crying their face paint off on the tube, I want to be a beam of light for them. I want to be a little bit of a giggle.
I bet you inspired that day.
Yeah. So that
bang
is
on.
that is pretty much why I did it. So I'm here now talking about my ex, and we'll probably crack out some more stories from the vault. But
So
I
many
am
more.
here talking from the future, and I'm helping my past self and hopefully other people to get over their shitty exes too.
And that ex was Mr. Bean.
Truly haunting. Truly, truly haunting. That is a moment that all our listeners tuned out. Right there.
Sort of wanted to harmonise, but then I was like, just let it be. It's
Let it run.
beautiful. Oh.
So, do you think that you've healed? Have the shards of the egg come back together?
Oh, I love that you're bringing it back to the eggs. Yeah, I feel like I think where we were
She's
going with
smart.
that is you have to crack a few omelettes. No, that's
No.
not right, is it?
You
That's
have to
not right.
Crack a few eggs.
You have to crack a few eggs to make an omelette. And that's, I guess, quite a sort of vague sense of where we were going with that. And so hopefully we can fuck up some omelettes together. How fun. And we can share more stories of our exes as the days go along, and your stories of your exes too.
Absolutely.
It
You want to
was-
hear the nittiest, the grittiest, the worst?
Give us those stories that are.
Sorry, I left you on red.
We were like, yeah, I guess. Those stories that.
Sure.
I was
Why
still
not?
trying to do
Why
an egg
not?
thing. I was like, that are cyclical, and then I was like, I meant, round, spherical like an egg, but not a perfect one. That fried egg, it's going to be crispy. It's going to have some dodgy edges, and that's what we want from you. I have lived on Earth all my life.
I think that's a good sentence to leave that on. As left uninvestigated.
Let's gently close
Yeah,
that page.
Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing with us, Esther. It was actually very beautiful. I'm just gonna, and that's the tone of this podcast. Everyone cries.
I mean, I'd like to go back to, though, the fact that, the sweet ex here did do this over the phone when you were at his mere hours ago. I mean, have you experienced a breakup via phone, via text?
Me live. No, I actually, in character, also no. I haven't actually. I actually haven't. But I've had really, really awful breakups. But I suppose those are also in the sort of eggy
You've
bolts.
had like situationship breakups.
I had so many. I sort of did the back-to-back relationship and thing, and then was like, apps. Apps. Everything's got to come back to an egg, right?
Oh, that's what
no.
That was. Don't put that anywhere. Cut that out. Can we cut that out? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I didn't know if we were. It's like, what's the cycle here? Are we coming to an end? No, I did back-to-back dating. Then I did apps, and then I met my partner, who is a really good egg.
Hey.
And also Mr. Bean.
Oh,
Weirdly.
God.
Good callback.
But
good
I
callback.
sort of feel like the stories that I have, because I kept them in a little notes app on my phone. If this ever gets to any of the people that I dated, I hope you're scared. No. It's all there. Kidding. But I feel like similarly, I'd have to go all in for a big story from the vault. It's maybe one for for
For a
another
later
time.
episode.
But and how would you say, El Therapo, your breakup
Yeah, well, I mean, similar.
history is?
I mean, I think it's been a litany of many a rejection, many a situationship situation, and despite being extremely sort of emotionally literate and well versed, doesn't protect you from raucous rejection. And I think a lot of apps, a lot of situationships that have ended in tears.
Do you know what?
But, yeah.
I found my housemate on Field.
I mean,
So-
Field is a one as well.
Yeah, I used to message them and ask them if they could clean up their dishes, but like on Field, and then I'd send like a fold of skin that looked like a vagina. Just to
That's
keep
such
things
a good bit.
interesting.
Did you go for crook of the inner elbow?
Crook of the inner elbow.
A
Or the
classic,
like. Did
a
you ever do
classic.
that one as a kid? Where come on. Wait, am I
Wait,
right?
wait.
Give me both your hands. Is it? Are we getting a visual on this?
Can we get a
Oh no,
zoom
wait.
in,
Do the other way
please, on the
around.
labial
Right,
fold?
right. Oh,
Oh, that's what I'm missing.
or is it the other
in
way?
my
Will you go like
heterosexual
that?
relationship.
So I go like that. No, you
Oh,
put your
watch
hands
out,
like that.
Matthew.
Open those.
Oh,
And there
I
it
can
is.
confirm
Oh,
it looks pretty damn good though
gosh.
from here.
And that's
just a minute. I just need a moment. No, sorry, this is on the level of the bug from
Hey, listen.
Bug's Life.
many different people with vaginas. No one that I've ever met with that vagina. That's not scientifically accurate. Don't do that. Don't. If you've not seen
Don't
one,
go in expecting that.
don't go in expecting that. It's just because that's just sort of four things, and there's sort of air between it.
It's
What is-
unclear what kind of advice we're giving.
Don't do that. Don't Google it either. If you're, don't Google it. Just
Pause it if you're
if you
listening.
want to see one.
If you're listening, I think it's quite unclear without a visual that we're trying to make a vagina with our hands.
Yeah, you've done it. You know you've done it.
Thank you for clarifying. Yeah.
And now that the highbrow bit is over,
Thank God.
has anyone else got anything that they would like to say? Oh, that was
mean,
brilliant.
What if we
Well
started
done,
singing?
guys.
No, I thought we were going to sing at the same time. Something beautiful was going to happen.
Well, I thought we did sing out already, if I'm honest. I thought we already did sing out. I don't know if lightning can strike twice on that level of quality that I
Yes.
just produced.
I'm trying to feel it. You have to feel it. You're right. You're
Hang
right.
about.
It's organic or it's not.
I like eggs. Bruford Browns. Why be a own brand when you could be a Bruford Brown?
Is it
pack
not
of
Burford
six?
Brown?
Burford Brown,
It's definitely
yeah.
Burford
And that's
Brown.
crazy
I'm
that you know how
dyslexic.
to pronounce that. Not
I'm
you, Esther.
dyslexic.
That's
I
more
do
of an
love
El
a little Burford Brown,
Therapo.
though. They've got a lovely yellow yolk.
It's nice. It's
It's
almost
orange.
too bright. And then you're
Sunshine
like-
yellow.
Anyway,
It's
Why-
almost like the people listening to this. You haven't lived till now. Well, congratulations on waking up.
why be a battery chicken egg when you could be a what? A Burford Brown. And
An omelette brown.
that is where we leave you. Thank you, everybody. And good night, good morning, good afternoon. Enjoy your lunch, enjoy your drive.
Thanks for listening.
Enjoy your
Enjoy the rest of your
Friday
day.
shower.